world. Let's pay respect. 되게 추천했어? 응.
Okay, let's start. Meditation starts from the presence of mind. We have the mind, but it is not always present. Sometimes it is in the past, sometimes it is in the future. And only when it comes to the present, then we are meditating. And we call this state the awakened mind. It's just simply to know what it is happening at this moment. How it is now in your body, your feelings, and your mind. There's nothing we need to change. Simply make your mind present. When your mind is present, then you can feel the breath is going on in this body. Just let this body breathe freely. Just know the present. And we don't even need to know more than what we are knowing. Knowing the breath is simply for staying at present moment. And staying at the present moment is for pacifying your mind. The mind means the knower. And there are actions from this knower. And that is the greed, aversion, and delusion. Greed is the action to grasp. And aversion is the action to resist or refuse. And delusion is the action to identify yourself with something. And once there are these actions of this mind, then this mind is not still. There's some part in the mind is applying force. Because we need to apply force to keep the actions. So all these actions is exhausting the mind. So to pacify the mind means to avoid these actions. To avoid applying force of the mind. In an even simpler word is to relax the mind. It's simply to know but do nothing. Don't interfere to whatever you are knowing. Either you like it, dislike it, or feeling that you are inside it, and these are the interference. Liking action means greed. And disliking means aversion. And thinking that you are part of it or inside it, and this is delusion. And the mind, free from these three actions, is the mind of alert awareness. It's a kind of alive stillness. Or alert stillness. And this is the way we are to cultivate the mind. When you are knowing this breathing body, be in this state. Now just let the breathing be the background of meditation. Just like the background music when we are working on something. So now we are working on relaxing the body, and the breathing is in the background. And keep the body relaxed when the breathing is going on. And when you are relaxing the body, it is very important that your mind are not interfering with it. is just to allow the body to relax itself. It's not that you are relaxing the body. And after we settle down the body, then we go to relax the brain. Feel your brain in the background of breathing. And you give the message to it. You allow it to relax. But not to urge it to relax. It's that you allow it to relax, not urging it to relax. It is a friendly advice rather than a order. So even the brain cannot relax, that's fine. And you completely allow it to happen. So just let the brain relax itself as much as possible in the background of breathing. And the most important point is don't interfere the brain. Whatever happens to it automatically, that's fine, but don't disturb it. And let the brain to take rest in the background of breathing. And don't disturb its rest. Keep the mind at rest. And while you are waiting in the awareness and stillness, be friendly and non-interfering. And keeping the brain at rest in every breath. your brain is relaxing, but your mind is alert. And such alertness is not tensed. It's just kind of a stillness at every present moment. And such relaxation of brain will go deeper and deeper. And until the brain is completely free from burdens of thoughts and tensions. And it becomes completely at ease. And when the brain is completely at ease, then your awareness will be brightened. Then you can let go the brain and let it take rest aside. And now we are going to take care of the deeper parts of this body, that is the heart chakra. Feel the heart chakra with friendliness. We are not to command, we are to concern. Allow this heart chakra to relax and take rest. And it is fine that it cannot relax or cannot take rest. be content to whatever it is. When you embrace it with friendliness, then everything is beautiful. Even there are some emotional blocks in the heart chakra. That's fine. That's good. Let us be satisfied with whatever it is. We are not to make anything better than it is. But train this mind to be content to whatever it is. When we surrender these wants to make things better, then we are better. With every breath passing by, let this mind be content to the present. And with such self-content, the heart chakra is recovering itself. With such content in ourselves, then the heart chakra is recovering. It becomes peaceful and harmonious. And naturally, this is its natural state. This is the nature of the heart chakra. And when you are when your mind is satisfied and when you are appreciating the nature will unfold itself. And the breathing is still happening in the background. And with every breath you take, there is the content. Every moment and every moment are full of contentment. when our mind is satisfied. And actually we need nothing more than this to be happy. And this is the secret of happiness. Is to pacify your wants. And when the mind wants nothing, then there is the happiness. And let the mind be soaked in such happiness. And this will nourish your mind, body and mind. Our mind needs happiness before it can enter into a deeper stillness. Because usually our mind is full of negative emotions, and such happiness is to rebalance it. And when the mind is balanced, and it naturally lets go. Now you can feel deeper into the texture of happiness. And such happiness is peaceful. It is gentle. And let the heart chakra feel deeper in such happiness. And this is a process of repairing the heart chakra. Let it absorb enough happiness. And you are just like a mother taking care of the child and the happy child. And you can rejoice the happiness of the child. And the heart chakra full of happiness can cure the body and mind. Happiness is an essential energy of life. Be friendly to yourself. Be friendly to this heart chakra. And remember, the secret of happiness comes from the contentment of mind. Comes from the surrender of wants of the mind.
마음의 원함을 내려놓는 데서 비롯된다는 걸 기억하십시오.
If you are content to no matter what it is happening, then your happiness is endless. Remember this source of happiness. Okay, now let us transfer the merit in our mind. May this merit of meditation and worship the triple gem in our mind. May this merit glorify the triple gem in our mind. And may this mind grow in the triple gem. And may all sentient beings share my merit and happiness. May they be free from sufferings. May they grow in the triple gem. Any questions?
Yes, Ajahn, there's one question from Google Form.
Your voice is so soft.
You hear me now?
Yeah, much better.
Okay. I tried to copy to that, or otherwise I just read it out. So the question is, it's a very long statement. It has been over 13 years since I first started meditation, but I still struggle when concentrating for a long time. I think it has some roots in my daily routine and my greed. The main aspect of my character is greed. Before, you suggested some techniques such as not listening to music or watching YouTube. I'm doing that now. After starting 30 minutes meditation sessions every day, I stopped listening to music for long periods of time. And I rarely watch YouTube except to watch little bits of news every day. Most of my screen time is spent on listening to lectures online. The activity also never amounting to more than 2 hours a day as well. I still want to improve my memory that I lost, and most importantly, my concentration too. I'm now able and willing to follow your guide now. So can you tell me why this memory loss and the lack of concentration is happening? And give me solutions, please. Thank you, Ajahn.
That's actually my question.
Sorry?
That's actually my question. I just wanted to write on
I guess it is.
Oh.
I guess it's you. So there can be some many reasons for the loss of memory, and some are physical, some are mental. But we are not dealing with the physical part in meditation anyway. But from the mental part, we can improve our memory from improving our mindfulness, the awareness in every moment. It's not about concentration. Concentration doesn't make your memory better, but it's our awareness and enough relaxation of the brain, and that will make your brain functions better. And maybe sometimes we are in a lack of sleep and lack of rest of the brain, and meditation doesn't solve all these problems, right? Because the body also need to take sleep and the brain need to rest, and sometimes it's because of too many thoughts in a day, and we're thinking too much or worrying too much. Emotional influence is also important. Sometimes our brain is good, it's fine, but it's our emotional part influence that covers the functions of the brain, makes the function blocked. So some are emotional sourced and some are mental sourced. For the mental source, reason, we try to improve the awareness every moment. Even we know that we are forgetting something. They just know now you forget something. At least you are knowing now. And for the emotional sourced problem, we practice the happiness of the mind. When our mind is full of happiness, the heart chakra is full of happiness. It is curing. It cures our body and mind. So let your heart chakra be full of happiness, full of contentment, full of gratitude, of friendliness. All these are actually of the same source. If it has enough happiness in this way, then your wisdom can function well. Do you remember what was said? When you have more wisdom, then you'll be happier, and when you're happier, then you are wiser, and they are helping each other.
So like the same principle goes for attention spans during meditation, right? Like concentration, like concentrating for longer periods of time during meditation.
No, you should change your concept. It's not to concentrate for a longer period of time, and it is to be aware a longer period of time. When you just keep awareness, even the brain is messy. When you know that the brain is messy, you are still mindful. So the key point is awareness, and awareness is effortless, but concentration is full of effort. You must try hard in order to be concentrated, right? But awareness is just know, it's to embrace, to accept.
So if I'm more aware, it would just you know, I can deal with my monkey mind.
Yes, of course, because the right samadhi should come from the awareness, come from the presence of mind. It doesn't come from concentration. You understand? So when you are completely aware, your mind is open, and you feel that you are not applying any force, but you know automatically. And this is the right way to be mindful. And such way of can keep a longer time.
So if I do what you tell me, and then if I don't see any immediate results, I should just not be too, you know, sad or disappointed.
Are you practicing for the improvement of memory, or for some other reasons, for the enlightenment? Then it can maybe physically sourced. I mean the loss of memory. It can be because of a physical situation, maybe some brain injury, or even some nutrition imbalance, right? But the meditation deals with the deeper level, more important level. So even it doesn't improve our memory. So what? Our meditation still, the mindfulness is still gives you a lot of improvement of life. It makes you more aware, it makes you happier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tend to compare myself with other peer meditators in terms of concentration. Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, but when you keep your mind relaxed and aware, and and the level of concentration will happen automatically. It will also be improved. But it's not a kind of nurtured concentration. It's a natural one.
Okay.
It happens naturally from the awareness, from the presence of mind. Just keep the presence of mind continuing in the day.
Okay. 제가 번역을 하겠습니다. 이제 질문이 뭐였냐면, 이제 명상을 한 지 꽤나 오래됐는데, 이제 집중력이나 이제 기억력 같은 게 좀 별로 좋지 않은데, 어떻게 하면은 이제 이거를 괜찮게 할 수 있냐라고 저번에 여쭤봤을 때, 뭐 유튜브나 음악을 좀 줄여라라고 하셔서 유튜브나 음악을 좀 줄였거든요. 근데 이제 그거 외에도 뭐 그냥 그렇다고 해서 딱히 뭐 엄청 좋아지는 것 같지는 않아서 이제 매일 꾸준히 하기도 하고 해서 아저님께 뭔가 좀 얘기해 줄 수 있는 게 있냐라고 했더니 아저님께서 이제 알아차림을 이제 일상에서 계속 지속을 하는 것이 이제 어떤 정신적인 방식이고, 이제 정서적인 방식으로는 뭐였지? 정서적인 방식으로는 이제 좀 기분이 좋고 만족스러운 상태를 계속 유지하는 게 굉장히 중요하다라고 하셨고요. 그래서 제가 다른 사람들하고 명상에 집중하는 시간이 좀 차이가 나서 기분이 이제 좀 안 좋다 그러니까 아자님께서 이제 그런 시간을 가지고 이제 우리가 경쟁하는 그런 컨셉은 아니기 때문에 이제 인생에서 많은 것들이 이제 더 개선되고 그리고 행복해지는 게 중요하다. 그래서 이제 어떤 그런 바른 알아차림을 하다 보면 그거는 자연히 이제 결과로서 따라오는 거지 뭐 이렇게 목적은 아니다라고 얘기를 하셨습니다.
그 집중의 시간이나 그 길이가 중요한 게 아니고 알아차리는 게 중요하고 이완을 하면 자연스럽게 알아차림이 늘어날 거다. 그렇게 얘기해. 집중이 중요한 문제는 아니라고.
And also uh, try to improve your sleep quality. That may also have some influence. And sometimes it's good for us to observe precepts in a good way, but it should happen balanced. It's not to be harsh to yourself and means that you are a good practitioner. It's not measured with how harsh you are to yourself. But make it balanced. It is loving kindness to ourselves to observe precepts in a correct way. And observing precepts should be making us happier, but not making us more repressed. If you feel that you are more repressed when you stop watching YouTube, and such emotional blocks may block your brain too.
그러면 이제 일단은 제가 이제 말씀드리고 싶은 거는 이제 스님께서 이제 말씀하고 싶은 거는 이제 잠을 잘 자는 것도 굉장히 중요하다라고 얘기를 하셨어요. 왜냐면은 이제 명상이 신체적인 뭐 영양 결핍이나 수면 결핍 모든 걸 다 해결해 줄 수 없다라고 얘기를 하셨고요. 그리고 또 이제 뭐라고 했지? 그리고 이제 개를 지키려고 하되 그게 스스로에 대한 억압으로 와서 그게 어떤 그 정서적인 스트레스를 더 유발하거나 이제 뭐 막힘 를 유발하는 것보다는 그냥 스스로에 대한 어떤 그 자비심으로써 개를 지키는 게 중요합니다.
And because, as I said, happiness is the essential energy for life. And usually we are supported by the sensual happiness, right? But when we cut off this sensual happiness, we should have other sources of happiness. Otherwise, we don't have enough such essential energy for life. Then all the functions inside you will stop.
그래서 이제 말씀하신 거는 이제 어쨌든 생명체는 이제 행복으로 살아가는데 행복한 마음으로. 근데 이제 우리가 그 행복은 이제 많은 부분 이제 감각적인 것으로부터 오기도 합니다. 그래서 그거를 다 완전히 차단했을 때 이제 충분히 행복하지 않기 때문에 이 에너지가 떨어질 수 있습니다.
So the healthiest source of happiness comes from the right way of meditation.
그래서 더 이제 건강한 이제 행복의 근원지는 이제 그러니까 잘 수행되어진 명상에서 옵니다.
Comes from the contentment in every present moment.
매 순간의 만족함으로부터 옵니다.
So when your mind is happy to relax the wants, then there is the happiness you need.
그래서 마음이 이제 원함을 이완하는 것으로부터 행복하다면 이제 당신이 필요한 행복이 거기 있습니다.
It's the state that the mind is completely at rest, at ease.
이거는 이제 마음이 완전히 쉬고 있고 편안한 상태를 의미합니다.
And there will be the rapture inside you.
그러면 이제 당신 안에 이제 희열이 있습니다.
And such rapture will cure your body and mind.
그러한 이제 희열은 이제 당신의 몸과 마음을 회복시킵니다.
Just like a dry field, paddy field, now is full of water, knowledge.
마치 이제 그 dry field,
사막이 물로 가득 찬 거.
Paddy field. Paddy field. You know paddy field.
paddy field.
The field is growing rice.
오케이. 그러니까 이거는 이제 그 마른 논밭에 물을 주는 것 같습니다.
When our mind is in lack of happiness, it's just like a dry paddy field.
우리 이제 마음이 행복이 부족하면 이것은 이제 뭐 건조한 이제 그 논과 같습니다.
You know, the rice need a lot of water to grow.
쌀은 이제 많은 물을 필요합니다. 그 자라기 위해서.
And water means happiness.
그리고 물은 이제 행복을 의미합니다.
When it is full of water, full of happiness, then your brain is energetic.
그래서 이게 충분히 물이 많고 이제 행복하면 뇌는 이제 에너지가 넘칩니다.
But peaceful.
평화롭습니다. I think the sleep problem is one of the main problems that I have.
Yeah, maybe. So this is the, as I said, the physical source.
그래서 이제 제가 이제 그러면 잠이 이제 가장 핵심적인 부분인 것 같다고 하시니까 아전유 스님께서 제가 말한 대로 이제 이거는 신체적인 원인일 수 있습니다라고 하셨습니다.
And although it's a physical source, but it may be caused by emotional thing.
이게 신체적인 문제이긴 하지만 이것이 정서에서 일어난 것일 수도 있습니다.
So you can investigate yourself.
그래서 스스로를 이제 잘 돌아볼 필요가 있습니다.
The happier we are, the wiser we are.
우리가 더 행복할수록 우리는 더 지혜롭습니다.
Because when our mind is full of happiness, then the brain is fully functioning.
왜냐하면 우리 마음이 이제 행복으로 가득 차면 이제 뇌는 완전히 작동하기 때문입니다.
If the translator can translate with happiness, then she must doing good. It is our choice to be happy or to be resisting when we are working. It is our own choice, either to enjoy or to resist our work. And that has no influence to our salary. But if we can be happy in work, then it improves our quality of life. And it also improves the functions of brain. So in the meditation, we cultivate happiness, and it comes from the content of mind. We are unhappy because we are not content with the present. It doesn't mean that we have no pursuit in our life. We have the want to improve, to make things better, but we can still be content with the present moment. Because whatever that is happening now is perfect. It's the best already. both Hong Kongers and Koreans need happiness. Actually, all human beings need happiness. As I said, it is essential energy of life. And those who are exhausted of happiness will jump from the building. So as I said, it is essential. And if we try to look for happiness from sensual enjoyment, it is unstable and dangerous. It is impermanent and addictive. And you need more and more level of stimuli in order to keep the same level of enjoyment. But the happiness from being content to the present moment has no price. And it is unconditional.
무조건적이야. 줄 건 없다. 네.
Because we are content with the present awareness, and we require nothing more than that. And this is a safe and stable source of happiness. This is the happiness of meditation, of samadhi. And when we observe precepts, especially also some strict precepts, harsh precepts, you need to have this new source of happiness.
당신이 이제 개를 지킨다면 이제 이거는 이제 새로운 그 행복의 원천이 됩니다.
프리셉트.
프리셉트. 네.
And that's why we need to cultivate precept, samadhi, and finally the wisdom.
개 정해를 이제 그 키우는 방법입니다.
Okay. All right. 年终沙梨.
Andy, I want to ask a question that when we practice the Dharma and we have Dharma friends, right, or Dharma teacher or whatever, and when each other we learn Dharma together, discuss Dharma together, and then there's attachment with each other. The attachment is like, oh, we would like to, on this way to Nibbana, we will practice together, grow together. And for example, attached to exactly the same person to be Dhamma friends until Nibbana. Is this a kind of wrong view, and how should
Yes.
we let it go?
The good friend, in Pali word, Kalyana Mitta, just means good friend, means spiritual friend. The spiritual friend is not a kind of worldly relationship, because it's not built on the level of who you are to each other. It's not a kind of relationship, but it's kind of being friendly to each other in the process of practicing spiritual cultivation. And we have no relationship at all. And even we are now staying together, practice together, and then next life we are separate apart. Who knows? And that's fine. But this is the spiritual friend. We are good and friendly to each other. We concern with each other, but we are not attached. We don't have any relationship with each other. And this is the right way to be a spiritual friend. It is more stable than any other worldly relationships because it has no danger. When you have relationship with anyone, then it means duty and burden. It means expectations from the other party, right? If we have no relationship, then we are simply be friendly, be good to other people, be loving, be kind. And that's all for a spiritual friend. We need nothing more than this. We don't need to remember who this person is in your life, what it means in your life. Just your friend, we practice together. We can be teacher and student, we can be friends, we can be brothers, sisters. But it's in a spiritual meaning. It doesn't mean a worldly relationship, which is full of attachment, emotional attachment. Once you are emotional attached, that means suffering.
That means what?
Suffering.
Suffering.
Yeah.
So there's no way like we can Nibbana together. There's no way.
Sorry, I can't hear. I guess your connection is not that good. I can't hear.
I mean, there's no way, for example, with another man say, oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now better.
No? Oh,
Yeah, now
but I just say, so actually there's no way with another Dhamma friend we say, oh, let's go together to Nibbana. There's no way.
yeah, because everything is impermanent. How can you be sure with that? How can you be sure that you meet with each other every life? It's a wrong expectation.
I'm not thinking about every life. I'm just thinking about this life.
Even this life is not sure, right? Who guarantee you can stay together forever in this life? It must happen when maybe you die before him or her, or he or her die before you. It's natural, or maybe due to other reasons you need to separate apart, or maybe even lost contact. Who knows? It is possible. But being friend, being kind to each other has no cost. But if you are emotionally attached, you have cost. You need to pay for it.
I see. The suffering is the paying. I mean, not getting what we want. I see.
Yeah.
Like happy is be content with present. There's no pricing. And another question is, I think it's 4 months ago. In a Google form, I mean, it's Ajahn has answered the question that we need to get ready if we want to go to a renunciation life. Get the mind ready. The mind ready is not most important thing. And for me, I'm prepared. I think in the past 3 months in the Vasa meditation, I think my mind is almost every day is on the on the stage of renounce. I mean, just let go of everything and be happy with that. And however, right now, when I'm with my family and so on, I'm thinking about I'm going to leave them for a long time, and I'm going to renounce. I mean, all the worldly things, and I'm going to leave all this for a long time, to say goodbye. And I feel sometimes I still cry because I don't know how long I will see my parents. And at this moment, I can't let everything go. How could I? When I'm in the, Vasa meditation, I could do that, but when facing them, I cannot.
To let go is not something can be forced to happen. It's just like the withering of a leaf when it is of a leaf, when the leaf in the autumn and it is dry and it drops off from the tree naturally. And this is the right way to let go, because there's not enough support of nutrition from the tree. Then it becomes dry and then drop off. But if you try to cut it off from the tree, and this is not natural one. So if we force ourselves to let go, it's just like cutting the leaf from the tree. So there is still the attachment, emotional attachment in your mind, but you force yourself to cut off from it. And this is not a true let go. The true let go is that you have no emotional attachment to that person. Then you naturally be free from it. You don't need to have any action to cut off, to go away from it.
Yeah, but I think it needs time for the leaf to leave the tree. It's spring, summer.
It's the accumulation of wisdom.
Yes.
Accumulation of wisdom means it's a gradual change of your values of life. Something you thought it is important for you in the past, but now with the growth of wisdom, you no longer feel that it's important. And this is the natural growth. And until you find no attractions to any relationships, then you will naturally drop off.
Yeah, but I think I need to go to a place to accumulate wisdom until like the leaf leave the tree. So at the right moment, I feel like my karma or the conditions is bringing me to another place to say goodbye to them right now. So I will follow this to go the other place. But so right now I'm
the way let go happens in your mind, not happens in your mouth. So no matter what you do to other people, the true attachment is inside the mind.
Yes.
So you should be aware of where the true problem is.
Yeah. Okay. So I need to, if I'm still living, so I just need to know I still have the attachment and then leave.
So you can try. If you don't try and you just believe me, then you will not keep on thinking about that. You will not stop thinking about that.
No, I know what Ajahn is saying. I mean, I want to go to another place to practice my mind until I accumulate enough wisdom so I can let it go. But
So
right
going
now,
to another place is not necessary for the growth of wisdom. When people
Okay.
think of spiritual practice, they usually the first impression is to leave from the family, leave from the society, and go into the forest and meditate quietly. And they think that it's the only way to grow, but it's a delusion. It happens in the mind. It's that when your mind feels willingness to relax the warmth, then that happens automatically. Warmth is a tension of mind. So when you see such tension, see such suffering nature of the warmth, then you will let go. It doesn't happen that you're meditating quietly for many hours. It's not related. It's completely another root. It comes from the understanding of the true nature of our cravings.
It's different root. What do you mean by root?
Two different ways. Meditation as a means to make our mind peaceful, and wisdom or the understanding to the true nature of craving, and finally leading to the action of let go. It's different, completely different way.
I see.
And the right meditation should be done under with the guide of wisdom, with the guide of dispassion. When the mind is dispassionate, then it naturally becomes one, naturally becomes peaceful. And only in such way of meditation, the peacefulness and wisdom grows together. And this is the right samadhi.
I see. You need to passion first.
제가 할까요?
좀 적었어.
Thank you.
Okay.
이거는
Yeah. Mm. Okay, very good. Okay, any more questions? Okay, if no more question, then maybe we can end here.
Let's pay.
Yeah, stay happy and wise.
Thank
Okay,
you.
see you.
감사합니다.
Thank you.